What's happening, CCG likers? It's your boy John. I got some old CCGs for you. Some might even say dead. I started off saying old instead of dead because dead CCG implies. I mean, I guess you can kind of debate what the meaning is. I know there's still a lot of people that play Star Trek CCG and even some that play Rage, but as far as being made anymore, they're pretty dead. They're pretty kaputski. This episode is pretty Star Trek heavy. I'll say that right off the bat. If you're not really into Star Trek, well, hopefully you can still enjoy these interesting cards. But I'll understand if you skip, to the back. I don't know. I think it's just gonna be fun. I'm not even that big of a Star Trek fan myself, but even just opening packs, right? It doesn't matter if it's something that you just really love. It's just fun to open a pack sometimes. So, starting off right away, I got something kind of interesting. So this is a Star Trek: The Next Generation Warp Pack, made by Decipher. These were given out for free. They also did what they called a Jedi pack, and these were given away as kind of like gosh, how to explain this without telling you way too much information. Basically, Decipher realized that their games were kind of missing some fundamental things in the starter decks, and it made it really hard for new players to kind of get going. So they sent all of these out along with the Jedi packs as a nice little booster to new players to sort of help them out. Every one of these has the same 12 cards in it. Every one of the Jedi packs, same deal. It didn't stop people from trying to corner the market, I guess, and sell them, but I don't think that ever really worked out too well. But these will always have the same 12 cards in them, and they're meant to be, just a little bit of a pick-me-up for your deck if you're a new player. Maybe you don't have the money to sink into a bunch of singles or a bunch of boxes. Now, how successful were these? I don't think they were very successful, to be honest with you, but it's a neat thing that they did. So you got this little info sheet that came in there from Decipher, sort of explain to you what these cards are and what they're supposed to do. They ain't gonna make any sense to you unless you've played this game before. I've played it and I barely remember how it worked. But we got Gorta, a neutral outpost, yellow alert. This one I remember was made to counter red alert. While in play, cancels and prevents red alert. Red alert was one of those cards you basically had to play early on. We got Mr. Scott. All right, we're putting Mr. Scott on the table there. We have Countermanda, sensitive search, study stellar collision, evacuation, test mission, investigate anomaly, relief mission, and study plasma streamer. Cool. All right. So continuing the Star Trek train, I have a pack of Fleer Star Trek cards. These are all from the original trilogy. A completely different game from the Fleer. Sorry, from the Decipher game that we just looked at. But still pretty cool. Fleer Skybox Star Trek the card game. This is another game that even less than the Decipher Star Trek pack. I've never played this one. Maybe I should try. I actually have a ton of these cards lying around, so you can see the back is a. I don't know if I like this better than the Decipher one, but it is nice looking. We've got Discovery episode The Menagerie, episode The Galileo 7. Miri, got a cute little apple-cheeked girl. What are little girls made of? Balance of Terror. Charlie XCX. It's very difficult to read the name of this card, but it does have little Clint Howard in it, so that's kind of cool. We got Dr. Tristan Adams, medical readout. Oh, Eve, hello. Court Martial, oh no. We got Kang, oh boy, the very problematic Klingons from back in the day. Lieutenant O'Neill, Klingon landing party, and oh, we got a wild card. Deflector shields at maximum. That's pretty cool looking. I'm gonna put that on the table. I like it. Okay, well, we're back. We're back to Decipher Star Trek. So this is the white bordered edition, the unlimited version of the very first set of Star Trek TNG CCG by Decipher. This, if you think about it like if the black border set is like alpha, beta, this is the unlimited or revised of that, except, way less hard to find, way less good, way less exciting. But still pretty cool. This is a very old pack at this point, and not quite as expensive or hard to get a hold of as, like, say, the older Star Wars CCG. Can just barely make out 1994 on there. So, I think even if we get, like, Picard or the Enterprise, there's very little desirability for these things, other than, just, like, it's kind of cool to have it. So I'm going to cross my fingers for Beverly Crusher or Deanna Troi. That would be the thing that would make me the happiest out of this pack. But honestly, just opening it is enough. We have the USS Sutherland. It's a Nebula class. I do like the way these cards look, even though I never really played this game too much. When it was still very active, I was all in on Star Wars CCG, and really didn't want to play anything but that. And then eventually, once Star Wars went away, I was into Lord of the Rings. So despite Star Trek being kind of the sci-fi universe that I would want to live in, it wasn't the one that I really watched a whole lot of or wanted to play games in. But Decipher just knew how to make great looking cards. Rogue Borg Mercenaries. Long range scan. Tricorder. We got Katesh. A wormhole. And Vorel. I assume our rare was earlier on in the pack, but I really don't know for sure. Hey buddy, you just gotta wait a minute, okay? I love you so much. You can't come up, alright? I'm sorry, you can't come up right now. Oh my god. Ow! Oh man, you got me, buddy. I love you, even though you hurt me, Taco. I think you made me bleed, buddy. Come on, let's get you on camera, dude. I had another wonderful little visit from my friend, Mr. Taco. So, it's time to get back into opening packs. Okay, well, we're done with Star Trek, right? We're going right into this beautiful pink pack of Highlander cards. I have never opened a pack of Highlander before. I think I still have some number of starter decks from this game, but I've never played it. I'm aware of it. I know, like, I knew that it existed and that it does exist, but beyond that, I'm kind of flying blind. But I do like the Highlander. I watched a ton of the TV series with what's his name, the fellow with the ponytail, and of course I've seen the movies and such. So Would be very happy to get the Kurgan or maybe Christopher Lambert's character. I don't even know if those guys are in this set. Let's find out together. So we have a nice kind of looks like. Have you ever seen the Illuminati cards? This one kind of reminds me of those. Okay, well there's our friend right away. He's a pedestrian. Interesting. Okay. We got a Foxy reporter. I added Foxy, but it's apparent. A Sea Witch. Whoa. We got another reporter. This one, yeah, she's still Foxy. Counterfeit. Plastic surgery. You may not play this card unless you have abduction in play. Interesting. Okay. We got Avery Hoskins. We got a trip. Is this a move? He trips you. Sweet. You force your opponent onto rough ground, tripping him. Your next attack this turn is hidden. Your opponent loses any standing defenses. Dodge, Connor McLeod. Hey, we got Christopher Lambert up in here. You dodge the attack. You lose one attack this turn. Nefertiri. Faint. Upper right attack. I do remember that guy. Looks a little bit like a dude from Red Dwarf. Recover weapon. I like that these all have images from the show / movies. Holy Ground. And another counterfeit. Interesting that to get two duplicates in the same pack that usually doesn't really speak too highly of the Coalition for something. So this is another card game, kind of like, I guess, like the Highlander that I know a little bit about it. I don't know a lot about it. But unlike the Highlander, I did have some packs of these. I did open some when I was a kid. I always thought they looked so cool. Just like, I mean, who doesn't want werewolf cards, right? I didn't know how to play the game. Still, basically don't know how to play the game. But I know a lot of folks really like this game, and so when I saw this pack sitting around for $3, I was like, okay, I gotta open this. So here we go. Let's open it together. I do remember the awesome back on these, just very bright. Or I guess some of them have different backs, right? You had like different. I don't know. We'll figure it out together, I guess. So right off the bat, we got Scarthroat Leech Killer. Any vampires whom Scarthroat kills are worth 2 additional victory points. And then, I guess, is it the same on both? No. So he transforms and gets more powerful, but he doesn't change what he looks like. Okay, that's pretty cool. Next up, we got Golgol Fangs First. And I think he can flip over too. Okay, so he actually turns into a werewolf, whereas the other fella started off as a werewolf. That's pretty cool. All right, I'm going to put this guy on the table because he's cool looking. Okay, we have Umbral Escape. Play this card as a character's maneuver during a round of combat. The character immediately steps sideways into the Umbra before damage is dealt. The character remains in the Umbra until your next regeneration phase. Okay, that one just has a normal back to it. Silver ammo, that seems essential when you're fighting against a werewolf. Got the Crescent Moon. Rite of Glory. Persuasion. Oh, those people is naked. Rite of Passage. Satire Song. Makes me think they meant to say satyr, like a Mr. Tumnus, but they say satire. The Galliard invoking this rite must have a higher renown than his chosen victim. The Galliard performs a song of shame, reducing the target's renown by 1. Only one satire song can be placed on character. Okay, I was wrong. They meant satire. They They're making fun of. It's like a roast, you know. Scream of Gaia, Telling Blow, and our last card is Broken Limb. Brutal. Well, those were sweet. I'm glad I got to open them, and if I ever see any more, I'm definitely gonna buy them. All right. Well, that's all I got this round of packs. I hope that you enjoyed it. I know that it was kind of a weird assortment of things. Star Trek, Highlander, and werewolves, but it was still fun. It was still a lot of old packs that I haven't got to open in a long time, and I definitely had a good time. So I really appreciate you watching my video. I really do. It means so much to me. If you would, just let me know that you're out there. Just drop me a comment or something and say, hey, what's up, John? I like your stuff. Or, hey, less Star Trek next time. Maybe a little bit of Dune or something. I don't know. Until next time, let's all try to be cool. And I'll see you again soon with probably less Star Trek cards than this time.